You running? What you say?
Ella, Ella, go load up the dishes.
Yo.
What's going on? Who is this?
Drunk boy.
Ah, what's good with you, man? Hey,
What you running?
yeah. And I got old boys
from yesterday. Yeah, them is my real life friends, man. I'm trying to get them up to speed, man. I know they ain't the best in the world, but you know what I'm saying. I can't leave my boys behind, so shit. I'm trying to get
Oh
them
yeah,
caught
it's
up.
cool. It's cool.
Hell yeah.
Man, man, I had this game for 2 weeks. You catch up fast, man. But I'm a
Yeah.
Call of Duty player, so it only took me like
Right. These niggas
it
ain't
was easy. Yeah.
they ain't really played not in the least for a long time. So I'm like trying to get them caught up, man. And you know these niggas they got attitudes and shit. So I'm like, man, don't take it the wrong way, man. I'm trying to help y'all, help you as much as I can without hurting you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real shit.
Because people be getting they
you
get in
can't
their
get your
feelings.
feelings in this game.
Right.
Real
Yeah.
shit. I was just telling my brother, look, I was just playing with my older brother today. I said, yo, you be bitching too much, man. Like I can't
Man.
play with you.
Right.
Man, he taking it out in real life. He just seen me. He didn't even speak to me. I said, hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, me no lie. Like me and CLB, we got like, you know what I'm saying, we've been and we got in a big old fight about this thing because I was like, man, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I was like, man, you suck. I was like, I gotta get you. I was like, I gotta get you caught up to speed, man. And he was hurt by it, man. He was just, I could tell because his whole attitude just changed, and then he just started. You know, he used to live here in Kansas City with me, and then he moved to Atlanta about 20 years ago, and so now, you know, he got that Atlanta accent and shit. This nigga gonna start trying to say, hey man, real talk, you know what I'm talking about? I don't like the way you talking to me, hey. And the nigga went off on me, man, and I was like, hey man. Then he gonna say, you take this game shit too serious, man. I was like, hey man, don't say that, man. That's like the most cliche, like cop out shit that everybody say when they suck. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you take anything you do that's competition seriously? Like, don't you want to be like, I don't want to be on here sucking. You know what I mean? And I told him, I was like, man, just you know what I'm saying? Don't take offense, man. Like, I'm trying to help you. And he was like, nah, you take this shit too serious, man. I was like, man, if I'm gonna spend hours playing this game,
I do take it serious, nigga.
Right.
Spent like 400 on this system, man.
Man.
Oh, hell yeah, I take this serious.
Right. I was like, man, you sound so silly right now because I'm like, man,
this is my life right here. For
right. I told him, I was like, man, you do shit like you play flag football. You take that shit serious. Like you buying like football equipment like you getting paid in the NFL or some shit. I was like, people, you know what I'm saying? Like you make up that excuse about saying something about taking something serious. Like you could take anything to the next level. Like there's people out there that take everything.
Bro, you could get paid for this shit. If we was hard as fuck and we was streaming, bro, we'd be getting paid, bro.
Hell
YouTube
yeah.
channels and all that.
Hell yeah.
It was just like, yeah, bro. Like I take this serious, bro. Bro, this P4 was not cheap, bro. Swear to God, like. This is what I do.
My time ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Me like spending this time on this game. Like I'm not gonna sit here just to running around. Like that's why I told him I was like they kept on asking me like why I told him I was like, man, y'all niggas need to buy the game so you can do team deathmatch and just keep doing repetitive gunfights so you can. I'm like, you're not gonna learn how to handle these niggas.
I'm multiplayer.
Right. Well,
I'm just tired of multiplayer though.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, just as far as practice, like repetition. Is key. And I'm like, in Warzone, we only get in one gunfight, 2 gunfights, and these niggas is dead. So I'm like, man, y'all niggas need to get the game, man. And I'm just like, man, I'm trying to catch him up to speed, man. So, hey, give me like, can you give me like 5 minutes, and they gonna jump in the room.
Hey, honestly, I could give you 20. I'm about to run to the store with my grandma and shit. And then I'm gonna hop back on as soon as I come back. The store's right down the street, so I'm gonna come right back.
Bet. Just jump in my room when you get back.
Alright.
Bet.
not reiterated. It's the opposite. Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti has now extended the lockdown to the end of July. That means at least 2.5 more months of it. He's using law enforcement liberally to make certain that his citizens obey his orders. Police say they brought criminal charges for the crime of going to work. Countless other businesses have shut forever. They're not coming back. The citizens who remain stuck in Los Angeles are effectively hostages of the mayor. Garcetti has demanded that anyone who goes outside for any reason, as the heat rises in LA, must wear a mask. It goes without saying there is no science to back up this order or any of Garcetti's so-called health decisions. In fact, it's possible that requiring masks outside will not prevent a single person from being infected in Los Angeles. But Garcetti doesn't care. Anyone who disobeys this order will be punished. It's nuts, but it's just the beginning of Eric Garcetti's thoroughly bizarre restrictions. The more you know, the weirder it is. Watch, for example, as Garcetti explains that anyone who goes to the beach must make certain not to touch dry sand. Wet sand is fine. Dry sand is now illegal.
Beaches will open up this week for exercise and active recreation only. In the wet sand, I guess is a good way of thinking about it. Not hanging out and tanning in the dry sand.
Get kills with each weapon to win.
What's the science behind this? Once again, of course, there is none. This isn't reasoned, thoughtful policy making. It's the expression of an autocrat doing something, or he won't get elected president, which has always been Eric. It's scary to think about what this means. It means that America's second largest city has fallen under the total control of a neurotic medication, terrified of drugs, the final day, like no testing. Granting it is subject to seconds on a helpless population. Not surprising to learn that Eric Garcetti is a compulsive hand washer with a very strange person. Guys like this.
Damn, I should have had him.
Yeah, this can't go on.
How you gonna let me catch up, man?
Now you may mock Los Angeles and some sure there's some places who live there, Barbara Streisand's in Malibu. But they're also an awful lot of normal, decent people. Millions of them. Taking them and their city, and they've had enough. A couple of days ago, a group of them came together. Some of them are well-known Democrats, some are conservative Republicans and have been all their lives. Others are labor middle-class voters. The one thing they all have is dead certain knowledge that Mayor Eric Garcetti is poisoned.
How did that not kill you, bro?
Hostiles on the last weapon.
Now he
Step it
shut
up.
the entire city down simply because he feels like it. Under California law, politicians can be recalled by voters. You'll have the Californians get into their government Ray Davis 7 years ago. Now, recall petition in California requires 330,000 signatures. That is where Eric Garcetti has.
Damn, up in the corner, up in the fucking.
Police orders, citizens are not allowed to gather. So, under the guise of public health, Garcetti has stopped his political opponents from opposing him. It's happening around the country. As long as there is no vaccine or they can remain
Hostiles on the last weapon. Step it up.
But in Los Angeles, Garcetti may have gone.
You gotta throw your knife, man. You gotta throw your knife.
This issue
You gotta throw it.
important. Trying to win the right to gather the signatures online. Keep me posted on how they do this. It's important. The bigger point is, these people are not passive. These are Americans.
We're almost done. One more to
They
go.
are trying to come back and they should. This happened around
Man, y'all just let me win, baby.
for example.
I started the match late, y'all bitches.
That's a direct violation of the First Amendment to the Constitution. We
claiming
What do you really think
right in the head, baby.
when it comes to controlling this population? Because it's in the way.
Y'all shouldn't have let me do that, man. That was